Little peeps. This is Birdie here, the recycled hippie chick. Listen, I'm getting ready for an art show in April, and I thought, oh my gosh, I should be showing you guys what I'm doing. I've already got one almost done. I'm doing paper collage. This one is a picture that I seen or saw. I don't know which is appropriate to say. This is one that I seen or saw on Pinterest. And I just put, I don't know if you can see it, some modeling paste and blue around the outside. These are some red bird feathers that my cat ate the bird, and I found the feathers, so I thought I would respect the bird and use them in my art. And these are some music pages, and then I have an old typewriter, and I just typed out a little saying on there. And I'm Mod Podging it down, and now I'm wanting to go around a lot of this with my Stabilo. But I want to have a finished Mod Podge coating on it, and I know that will smear my Stabilo pencil, so I'm going to Mod Podge it first, then go back over it with my Stabilo where I want it. I'm going to Mod Podge my eggs and put them on, and then I can go around them with Stabilo. And then what I do when I'm done is I either take some cheap Aquanet hairspray or some spray Mod Podge, and I kind of lightly go over it again, just to stop the Stabilo from smearing anymore. So that's what I'm doing. Welcome, join me, and we'll finish this up together. A friend of mine asked me if I wanted to come be a part of this little art show that they're going to have in April, and she wanted me to bring my camper because I have I've done like an art show with her before, only it had like some antiques and different things like that in it too. Kind of like a flea market / art show. And I took my little camper down there, and it was a wonderful little backdrop. It drew people in. They wanted to see what was going on, so they would stop and come to see the camper, and they would look at our projects while they were there. So I ought to put this on my left side. So that's what we're going to do. I've painted my camper since she's seen it last, so I hope she still likes it. I call it my itty bitty. It's only 5 feet wide and 10 feet long. It's a little Scotty sportsman camper. And as soon as it gets nice enough and I pull it out and get ready for a camp out, I'm going to video it and make a video so y'all can see my itty bitty inside and out. I know I've told the story about her before, I'm sure, so I'm not going to bore you with that. I think I talked about her in one of my past videos. But I used to be a member of the Sisters on the Fly. I am no longer. And Sisters on the Fly is a retro camping group of women. And so I would go on camping trips with my little itty bitty. She was my retro. Now I just go camping with friends and my husband. Do not make a sound. I am videotaping. That was my husband passing through, and you never know what a husband's going to say, right? So I wanted him to know that I was videotaping. Okay, you know, I don't know if this is going to turn out. I have done paper collage before. I've done a rooster. I have done a flamingo. What else have I done? I've done several roosters. I've sold several of those at art shows before, in which I have got another one started now, which I will do another video and show you it because I've got a good chunk of it going, and I'll probably finish it off with y'all. And that's what they requested at this art show. And I have a lot of other things made. Domino jewelry. Can you guys even see me? Oh, yeah. Just a lot of other things. Gypsy bottles. And this is what they requested. So I'm like, oh, sure, I can bring some. Well, I don't have any made. So now I am like a fiend making paper collage before April. And I just got a new job, which almost fills up my complete day. And I'm having a hard time getting back into the swing of 8-hour day jobs. So I have to do that. I don't know how you people work 8-hour jobs and then have any other type of life at all. I respect you so much. I'm very blessed. My husband works and pretty much takes care of us, but my gardening gives us all of our play money for the summer. But my body is starting to say, hello, you're about done with gardening. So I'm slowly passing on my gardening and going into house cleaning and elderly care. There's an elderly person in which I absolutely love elderly people. If they want me to come over and clean their house or rub their feet or take them garage or grocery shopping or to the doctor's office or whatever, then I'm available to do that. So I have been blessed with a lady that needs my care 4 hours a day, 4 days a week. So my attempt is to slim down my gardening people, only work maybe till noon with them, till I can completely phase out, then go straight to her house after work, care for her, and then come home. And then I told her I wouldn't be able to do Wednesdays, and that way if I have a house to clean somewhere for somebody, I can do that on Wednesdays after gardening, because that's the day my helper helps me, and she can do a full day. So we'll see how all that works out. Okay, glue dry time, or Mod Podge drying. We'll be back. I'm going to have to do an experiment here. I was going to go around some of these things with my Stabilo All pencil, but it's, you know, spit and smudge, and then the thing you risk afterwards is if you want to put a coating over the top, which I have already put a coating on this, then it activates, it becomes water soluble, and then it smears everywhere when you try to like put a clear glossy Mod Podge or something over it. So I think I'm going to try this Pit marker, Big Brush it's called. They're India ink, and I'm pretty sure the way India ink works is you can kind of work it a little bit before it dries, but after it dries it becomes permanent. So then if I want to go over it with a glossy coating later, then I can. So I tried it with one of my little eggs that are going to go in the middle of this little nest that I made, and it looks okay with the brown. I was worried because the other one's black, but I figured this will look more like sticks. I don't know why, but I just feel like I need to define some of these things in here. It just doesn't look finished to me. So let's go ahead and piddle with this a little bit and see what happens. You just kind of have to do small sections, because there again, when this thing dries, I'm pretty sure it's going to be permanent. I know you can't work it, you know, with a spit and smudge after it's dried. So this will just kind of give it a little finished effect. Oh my. Dogs are barking. I may have to stop it. I may have to pause. No, not because of what they're barking at. They bark at absolutely nothing. It's just to shush them up. Okay, there's my eggs. Now, let's see what we can do here. I'm not going to do every single one, but I do want to do the ones that are coming out. I don't know. We may just keep this for ourselves. If it doesn't work out, we'll keep it for an example of what not to do. is kind of smearing everywhere. Not like the Stabilo does. I hate doing these things because you don't ever know what it's going to do that first time, and you're scared to death that you're going to ruin it. But I have said over and over and over to people, don't worry, it's just paper. You can throw it out if you don't like it. But, geez, she spent all this time gluing the darn things on. You don't really want to screw it up. You know what I mean, Bern? See, it just, let me see if I can wipe, if I get a big, yeah, if I get a big smudgy part, if I can wipe it off a little bit. Oh, yeah, you know what? This is going to be okay. Okay, I'm going to get a Q-tip, just a second. Q-tip. Oh my gosh, my hot glue gun's on. I can smell it. Oh, stay back, Pepper. Go on. No cats. Go on, Pepper. Go on. Get. Get. Okay, sorry. Cat alert. And my hot glue gun was on, and I don't know how long it's been sitting over there heating up because my brain doesn't remember what I was going to use it for. Okay, so these big spots that get out of control, yeah, you can just wipe off with the Q-tip. So that makes me happy. I wonder if I can spit and smudge it with a Q-tip too. Might work out a little better than my finger. I don't know, you guys. What do you think? I'm not sure if I'm going to like it or not. It looks so cute on Pinterest. Looks so simple, and then you try it. And first of all, it's not as easy as it looks. I don't know, you guys, if I'm going to like this or not. I'm kind of making a mess. But we will continue to work through the ugly and see what happens. Oh my goodness. See, the reason I went over it with the Mod Podge first is because that way I can, if it works, rub some off. If you go over this over raw paper or raw paint, it'll soak right in and you can't rub it off. So this gives me a little bit of, this buys me a little time to get some of it off where I don't want it. Make sense? Sometimes I only need one because it's smearing clear over the whole thing. Okay, let's see if we can get some of this off. I have just kicked out the videos today, you guys. Now, we'll just see if I can get them downloaded. Figure all that out. My Charmin's been coming over and helping me figure out how to get stuff on my computer instead of trying to figure it all out on my phone. Which I think we are making headway. Okay, what do you think about that, guys? Do you think that looks okay? What do you think I should do? Should I go around the edges with it or just leave it? I'm going to think about that. Wow, what if I stabiloed around this hole? What would that look like? Am I going overboard? I just feel like this looks like a brown hole. It is a brown hole. Oh dear. It looks like a brown hole, black hole, brown hole because it is. I'm getting tired, you can tell, right? I'm wearing out. It's like 7:30 at night and I've been out here since about noon. Okay. Where's my brush? Okay. Let's see here. How do we want our eggs? I like that right there. What do you think? I'm using gel medium because by the time I got my modeling paste and everything on here to give this some texture, it really made it thick, the paper. So I was afraid it wouldn't just stick down. So gel medium is, you know, it's gel, it's thick. So it just kind of tacks it down instead of Mod Podge, which can be pretty runny. Dries clear. I don't know. I got this Master's Touch Hobby Lobby. I've never tried it before, but so far it seems like gel medium. Like frosting a cookie. Okay. Here we go. What do you think? I'll put something on this to hold these down till this is dry. I'll put a piece of plastic wrap over it so it doesn't stick to my bean, you know, put a bag of beans or something on there. Okay, there we go. Hope you enjoyed my little birdie's nest. I hope it looks okay. I'm going to try to sell it actually at a art show in April. Okay, I'm calling it done. Bye-bye from Birdie.